Hey traders, Todd Gordon here of tradinganalysis.com. This is a trade setup for you in the Russell IWM. We actually started to build short positions here. We're seeing signs of a pullback that could last a couple weeks, and we moved in today. So here's the small cap. The Russell has a tendency to lead the broader averages at turning points, and this time is no different. So I'm being very conservative to start and playing this count, which I'm tracking over here in the blue count, which says this is 5 waves up, and we are set for a 3-wave correction before we move to new highs. Okay, so I'll just talk to this count first. I'll briefly touch on my alternate count, which I'll tell you right now is a lot lower. But for now, let's be conservative, respectful of a 6+ year uptrend in the market. So we have a decline here in the Russell from 1280 down to 1213. We rallied back in a B wave, which I think failed to the 786 retracement. And now we're set to drop in 5 smaller waves, just like we did over here. Let me stretch this guy out. Okay, we did 5 waves down, which is the first leg of a correction, back up in 3. And now we're looking for 5 more waves down, just like that. And we should get down into this pair of green fib support around 1200. Now, I have the IWM over here in the left scale. It's this guy right here in gray. So it's approximately a move from about 124 over here to about 119 and change, 119.5, okay? We did the 125, 120 put spread. We did that in July. Okay, here's the position we put on. Just getting started here. Small, or just did 5, just getting started here. 125, 120 put spread, did it in July. And if we start to get some action down around here, 1215, I'm going to look to extend those out, roll those out a little bit, and get some more downside action. This 1215 over here is important as I scroll back, because if you look over here to July of last year, that was the high. It was the high again in December. Pivotal point there in March, and here we are again. If we start to get some momentum and start to get heavy below this like 1200 levels I described, we have significantly lower to come. Okay, so here's the alternate count that I mentioned. I don't even want to talk about this yet because I hate to be an alarmist. I'm a trader. I trade to make money. I don't like to scare you with long-term forecasts, but if this thing is not a 5-wave move and it's in fact a 3-wave move like I have it labeled, the minimum expectations for this is a move down to 1050 over the next 3 to 4 months. So that's a decline of about 20%. So we're going to be real conservative and just say that this little guy right now, that this is the last count, get a little pullback in A, little pullback in C, find some support around 1200, and then go off to the races like we've been doing for 6 years. But if we break below that 1200, we could be in for a bit of a decline. So we're just playing this little guy down to start, just getting warmed up. But if we start to see volatility pick up, we're going to get after it. All right, that's the trade. We'll leave it there, guys. Give us a like on this video if it was of assistance to you. It helps us rise up in the YouTube ranks, which are very competitive. A lot of good stuff out there. Appreciate it very much, and talk to you.